Hello, and welcome to Sunday Night Psychic Tarot Card Readings with Rose Wynn, Bill, and Bruce.
Hi.
All right, I'm going to share out.
Okay, you share out.
Can you turn that air on?
Turn that air on. Big power button.
Thank you.
There we go. Getting a little warm in here, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hello, Amber.
Hello, Amber.
Hi, Joseph. Hi,
Hello,
Joseph.
Joseph.
Hi, Becky.
Hi,
Hey,
Becky.
Cindy, Mary, Teresa. Everybody else come up too?
No.
Okay. All right. Jeremy. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. So let's see.
Now I'm going to share out into some groups.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. All right, I'm almost done here.
Hi,
sharing
Danielle.
out.
Hi, Danielle. Yeah. No? No. Becky shared out. Becky shared out.
Thank you,
for
Becky,
sharing.
for sharing out.
Becky says, hi, Cat. Let's see what come up. Oh, hello, Rochelle.
Hello, Rochelle.
Who's that? Her name
Shh.
is Rose, and I have news. Huh? What?
What's your news, Rose? Well, hi, Logan.
Hey, Logan.
Mm.
Only Cat.
Don't have Cat on there yet?
No, don't have Cat on there. She just popped up.
All right, we got Amber, Joe, Becky, Sandra, Daniel, Rochelle, Logan, and Kat, and SIO, which she says her name is Rose. You are moving to a new apartment. All right,
that's good.
Rose, we're going to put her down here. I believe we got everybody. Archangel Michael, I ask for your presence for protection for myself, my family, my animals, and anybody outside of my home during this live. I thank you, Archangel Michael. Now I'm going to take my 420. Well, congratulations on your move to your new apartment, Rose.
Pardon me. These here things. Alright, you see that's fine. Well, that's a nice one.
All right, I'm going to start out with some general cards here. And I'm going to start out with my inspirational messages. Yes, I remember you. I sure do. All right. The first general card is for a female. New beginnings. The fairies and the godfathers, herbals, rejoice in news of a new beginning. A celebration, protection of nature, ideal world. Well, hello, Ash. I will add you to the list, Ash. Welcome to the family, Ash.
Hello, Ash.
I'm doing good, Rose. All right, stargazing, and I feel this one is for a male. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself the fairies focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and relieve what you need to know about the situation.
Does this say skeptical?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it said.
Okay, Ash. You're very welcome, Ash. All right, the next general card is for a female. Transformations. The fairies tell you to surrender to transformations in your life that happen for the highest good. Embrace your transformation, and the best yet is to come.
That's the person she was talking about.
Yeah, well, that won't happen here, dear. I'm good at what I do.
Hi,
Well, hello,
Teresa.
Teresa.
How you doing, Teresa?
Well, we'll see what the cards have to say for you, Ash. All right. Then the next general card, I feel this one's for a female too. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take a practical step towards making your dreams come true.
It's
8:08 p.m. here. Well, thank you, Kat. All right. Then the next general card is for a male. Celebration. Get ready. Let your hair down. Celebrate. It's time to go out and play. You could be on your way. Well, hello, Lynn.
hello, Len. What you got?
Oh, cool.
That's cool. Say hello, Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
How you doing, Lynn? All right, the next general card's for a female. Wisdom. You have been told you have a wise beyond your years. Now it's time to call upon your inner fairy's wisdom to help you with the challenges. Okay, and this is the last one from this deck here. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. You are feeling confident, and the fairies come to calm your emotions and release the peace of mind possible. All right, now I'm going to pull from Oliver's Travels. Well, this is my husband, Bill, and this is my brother-in-law, Bruce. Yep, you're an hour ahead of us, Ash.
Yep.
All right, the next general card is for a female. Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. I'm in Wisconsin. You're
Hello, Ash.
welcome. Call me Rose.
Yeah.
Usually my mother's the only one that calls me Rosemary, and that's when I'm in trouble.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
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 Okay.
It fooled me.
It's a wonderful place.
What, Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the next general card is for female. Stay focused. Hold your course. Well, you're welcome, Ash. Too cold for you? We're keeping really good.
Yeah.
Well, it's not cold now. All right, the next general card is for male. Take shelter. The answers are within you. And what I'm feeling from take shelter is that you need to take some time by yourself and get your solutions. All right. Then the last general card is cleansing waters. And I feel this one could be for male or female. And what I'm feeling from cleansing waters is this female needs to cleanse herself, or male. Alrighty. I'm going to start out tonight with Amber. Amber, come on down. Friends Tarot. And I'm going to pull Amber from the Friends Tarot. I've already seen a doctor, and that wasn't me coughing. Yeah, we can get a lot of snow up here. We haven't got a lot of snow.
In a while.
Not in a while. But I've grown up here in Wisconsin. I've gotten used to it. My friend should see a doctor. Yep. All right, Amber. All your cards are really good. Your first card is the Six of Cups. And what I'm feeling from the Six of Cups is you're headed down the right path. You're making the right decisions. And then you've got the King of Swords. And I feel like this is spiritual growth, confidence, success. And then in the near future, Amber, you've got the Nine of Cups. And I feel like this is a celebration because I'm feeling happiness and joy. And then in the future, you got the Wheel of Fortune knocking at your door. This is good luck and a good omen. Yes, Amber, this was your reading. I hope that resonated with you, Amber. All right, Joe, come on down. Let's see. Life journey.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Life journey.
Life journey.
Yeah. If you're going to be my card hander, you got to learn what they are. All right, Joe. That one is Pot Tarot.
Okay. Throwing them at me. Puppy goes, I'm coming over here. Damn cards.
Yes, I got you down on the list. I do the readings in the order that the people came in. Unless they've made a donation, then they go to the top of the list.
Can't what's aliens.
Aliens, okay, Cat. All right, Joe, you've got the Strength card in the present. And what I'm feeling from the Strength card is you're releasing what no longer serves you, what you no longer have use for, to make more room for the more improved things that are coming. And then you've got the Two of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Two of Wands is you headed down the right path. You've got this. And then in the near future, you got the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a change in your finances in the near future, from an unexpected source. And then in the future, you got the Star card. And this is wishes fulfilled, dreams come true. All right, Becky, come on down. Mermaids, please. You're welcome, Joe. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Becky.
She said I'm here.
Yep, I got her up.
Okay.
So I said, thank you, Becky.
Well, I'm sorry, I was doing something else. Sorry, I was eating a Milky Way. Or on that side, Snickers. No. Okay, Cat. She shared out. Be right back.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, that's what I said. Thank you, Cat.
You're welcome, Joseph. Alrighty. All your cards are really good. You've got the Three of Wands in the present. And what I'm feeling from the Three of Wands is that you're headed down the right path, Becky. You're making all the right choices.
That's a good thing.
And then you've got the Five of Chalices. And I feel like this is a celebration, happiness, and joy. This is the mermaids.
Mermaids.
And then you've got the Nine of Chalices. And I feel this is positive changes. Thank you, Kat. And then in the future, you get the World. And this is dreams come true. All very positive. Your future's looking bright, Becky. All right, Sandra, come on down. Yep. All right, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. And I'm pulling you from the Light Seers tonight, Sandra. You're welcome, Becky. All right, Sandra. In the present, you got the Hangman. And what I'm feeling from the Hangman is you had a situation that you needed to look at it from another perspective to get your solution. No, just like the Light Seers, it's just the name of the deck. We'll see, Rose. And then you get the Five of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Five of Wands is that you're headed down the right path. You're making all the right decisions. And then you got the Magician. And I feel like this is growth, confidence, success. And then you get the Lover's card. And I feel like this is passion, romance. Your future's looking bright, Sandra. All right, Danielle, come on down. I'm going to take a 420 here. Okay. And then I'm going to turn the air off. And then Everyday Witch's Tarot.
Everyday Witch's Tarot. That would be this one.
You're welcome. All right, Daniel.
No,
Nope.
not yet.
Ash is number 10, and I'm on number 5. Alrighty. Danielle. Boy, your cards are really good. You've got the 9 of Cups in the present. And what I'm feeling from the 9 of Cups is positive changes. And then you've got the Ace of Swords in the near future. And what I'm feeling from the Ace of Swords is you're kicking ass and taking names later. And then in the near future, you got the Queen of Wands. And this is growth, confidence, success.
She wants these cards.
Which ones?
Which is tarot, everything.
Okay.
So,
And then you got the Lovers card, Daniel, in the future. And I'm feeling passion, romance. All right, Rochelle, come on down. Cosmic Tarot for Rochelle. I sure can use Everyday Witches Tarot for you, Teresa. All right, Rochelle. Thank you, Rochelle. You're welcome, Danielle. Good night. Yes, I feel the love in here today, too.
just checking here. So,
All right, in the present, Rochelle, you got the Hangman. And I feel like you had a situation, you needed to look at it from another point of view to be able to get your answer. And then in the near future, you got the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a raise or a promotion. And then in the near future, you've got the King of Swords. And this is growth, confidence, and success. And then in the future, you've got the World. And what I'm feeling from the World is wishes come true, dreams come true. Your future's looking bright. Well, not quite a year yet.
yeah, not quite a year, but it feels like 7 years.
Yeah. I hope that resonated with you, Rochelle. All right. Logan, come on down. And the garden. The end of November, it'll be a year.
Yeah. Feels like 7 though.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome, Rochelle. I'm sorry you had an awful day. I'm sending you positive energy. Yes, you can, Rochelle. Well, thank you. You're welcome, Rochelle.
Hey, necktie.
Well, hello, Necktie.
Necktie.
I'll add you to the list, Necktie. All right, Logan, you've got the death card. And what I'm feeling from the death card is you're releasing what no longer serves you, what you no longer have use for, to make more room for the more positive things that are coming. And then you've got the Eight of Coins in the near future. And what I'm feeling from the Eight of Coins is a financial change for the better, maybe a raise or a promotion. Your financial future is looking bright. And then Necktie, you got the King of Wands. And this is spiritual growth, confidence, success. And then you've got the World. And what I'm feeling from the World is dreams come true, wishes fulfilled. All very positive rewards for the good things you do. Your future's looking bright, Logan. All right, Kat, come on down. And she wants the aliens. Yes, Necktie, I got you down on the list. The nice thing hanging up behind.
Oh, they're paintings.
Yeah, my paintings. Thank you, Kat.
From Dublin. Rose. You know that.
Yeah, I know she's from Dublin.
So did I.
I remember her.
Uh-huh.
All right, Kat. You've got the Strength card. And what I'm feeling from the Strength card is you're releasing what no longer serves you, what you no longer have use for, to make more room for the more positive things that are coming. And then you've got the Three of Wands. And I feel like with the Three of Wands, this is positive changes in the near future. And then you got the Knight of Cups. And what I'm feeling from the Knight of Cups is a celebration, happiness. And then in the future, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like this is some help from an unexpected source towards your house that you're buying. All right. Rose from Dublin. Come on down. Oh, let's see here. Moonology, please. I'm going to pull you from my Moonology.
Moonology for 800.
All right. And then Ash, you are up next. Alrighty, Rose. You've got in the present balance and spiritual practical. Full moon. So the key to this is balancing. Well, hello, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
All right, and then in the near future, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So, Rose, you need to look at the bigger picture to get your solution. And then you've got meditation. New moon in Pisces. So meditation is the key. You need to meditate and be with one. And then you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So in the future, you and your loved ones are safe. All right, Ash. You're welcome, Ash. I'm going to pull her from the Wizard Tarot. Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, Jeremy. Say hello, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
And hopefully everybody's having a good Memorial Day weekend.
And
Thank you, Ash.
Jeremy is.
I'm pulling you from the Wizard Tarot. Yeah, Jeremy is, yeah. It's already Monday.
Right. Oh, so is that person from Dublin.
Yeah.
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 It's already Monday there. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness. You're welcome, Rose.
I think Japan is two days ahead of us. And when I was there, I wasn't paying attention to the days. I just did my work and got out of there.
All right, Ash. Your cards are good.
Hi, Debbie.
Well, hello, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
I'll get you down on the list, Debbie. All right, Ash. You've got the Hermit card. And what I'm feeling from the Hermit card is that you needed to spend some time by yourself to take care of yourself so you could grow and do some healing. And then in the near future, you got the Magician. And this is spiritual growth, confidence, and success. And then in the near future, you got the Ace of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Ace of Wands is you're conquering, you're winning, you're kicking ass and taking names later. And then in the future, you got the World. And this is wishes come true, dreams come true. And then in the future, you got the Queen of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling from the Queen of Pentacles is a change in your finances for the better from an unexpected source. Your financial future is looking bright. I hope that resonated with you. You're welcome, Ash. All right, Teresa, come on down. And she went to Everyday Witches Tarot.
Yes, she did.
So we'll give Teresa the Everyday Witches Tarot.
Yes. And deedly doodly. Hey, hey, hey.
What's going on, Deb? You're not too good. I'm sending you positive energy, Deb. A lot of pain.
Hush.
Hush.
Oh.
What are we hushing?
What are we hushing? No, I have not, Rose. I've never been out of the United States.
Well,
But I am Irish.
no. I went to Amsterdam 2 times, 3 times.
All right. Teresa, your cards are really good. You've got the Six of Cups. And what I'm feeling from the Six of Cups is positive changes. Well, hello, Vanish.
Hello, Vanish.
Hi, Vanish.
Got you down on the list, Vanish. And then you got the Emperor. And what I'm feeling from the Emperor is growth, confidence, and success. And then you've got the King of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the King of Wands is that you're headed down the right path. You're making all the right decisions. And then in the future, you got the King of Swords. And what I'm feeling from the King of Swords is spiritual growth, success. I hope that resonated with you, Teresa. All right, Lynn, come on down. And I'm going to pull you from the Celtic Tarot. Yes, I do meditations. I do meditations regularly, every night. I also do Reiki healing from afar. And meditation is the key to success. part of taking care of myself.
Oh, that's why you're supposed to do meditation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. We know you. I could feel your love, Debbie. That wouldn't sound like you. That's why we were like, hush. What do you mean, hush? Sounded like my mother was in the room there for a minute.
Oh,
Hush. But I love my mother dearly.
hey, isn't that word in a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I don't know who it's by, but
Yes, my husband does meditations. She's doing okay. They're doing the rehabilitation. So hopefully they get her walking soon. And back home. All right, Lynn.
Hey.
Yeah. All right, Lynn, you have the tower in reverse. And what I'm feeling from the tower in reverse is that you're coming out of the toxic. You're leaving behind what no longer serves you, what you no longer have use for, to make more room for the more positive that's coming. And then you get the Five of Cups in the near future, and I feel like this is a celebration, happiness, and joy. And then you've got the King of Wands, and this is spiritual growth. You've come a long way in the near future. Well, thank you, Rose. And then you get the Four of Wands in the future, Lynn. And what I'm feeling from the Four of Wands is you being swept off your feet. Happiness and joy with passion.
where was that?
Well, thank you, Rose. My mom is one stubborn Irish woman.
Uh-huh.
Big time.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
I totally understand, Teresa. I did your reading. You're welcome, Lynn. All right, Netai, come on down.
Oh, so you just want to know what happened to your mom?
She fell the day before Mother's Day and broke her prosthetic knee and had to have surgery on it. All right, Netai. I'm going to pull you from the Fairy Tarot. Thank you, Netai.
Oh.
Oh, yes, I love my mom dearly, and I know she loves me dearly. Even when I'm not around her, I can feel her love. Well, good night, Teresa. Sweet dreams.
Good night, Teresa.
Night, Teresa.
Thank you for coming. Right down here. Mm-hmm.
Candy fun. And back this way. Okay. Nope, actually. Then I go over.
Alrighty, Necktie, your cards are all really good. Alright. In the present, you got the Strength card. And what I'm feeling from the Strength is you're releasing what no longer serves you, what you no longer have use for, to make more room for the positive things coming. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling from the Nine of Pentacles is a financial change for the better, a raise or a promotion. Your financial future is looking good. Your dad is in the hospital, Rose. Well, I'm sending him loving, healing energy. And then you got the Star card. And what I'm feeling from the Star card is wishes fulfilled. And then in the future, you've got the Wheel of Fortune knocking at your door. This is good luck, a good omen. I hope that resonated with you, Necktie. All right, Cindy, come on down. And for Cindy, we're going to go with the Friends Tarot.
French tarot?
Yep.
Oh, that's fine. That's French tarot. Right
Yeah.
there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I surprise myself every day. I just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learn something new every day.
Uh-huh.
Surprise.
Thank you, Cindy. Well, you have a beautiful evening, too, and you're very welcome, Necktie. My pleasure. Yes, it's good to see me having a full house.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in the present, Cindy, you've got the Six of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Six of Wands is that you're headed down the right path. You've got this. And then you've got the Fool's card in the near future. And what I'm feeling from this is positive changes. And then you've got the Two of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Two of Wands is new opportunities. And then in the future, you got the Knight of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Knight of Wands is you're kicking ass and you're taking names later. You ain't putting up with nothing, Cindy. I call my mom on her cell phone. I go up there to see her. She's not in the hospital no more. She's in a rehabilitation center where they're rehabilitating her so she can go back home. All right, Jeremy, come on down. And for Jeremy, I'm going to pull him from the Cosmic. Well, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Debbie. All right, Jeremy, you've got some really good cards here. In the present, you got the Empress. And what I'm feeling from the Empress is new opportunities. And then you've got the Two of Cups. And I'm feeling passion and romance. And then you got the Moon. And what I'm feeling from the Moon is positive changes. And then in the future, you got the High Priestess. And this is spiritual growth, confidence, and success. Alrighty, Debbie, come on down. I'm going to pull from the stained glass tarot for Debbie.
Down.
Well, good night, Rose. Sweet dreams. Thank you for coming. All right, well, good night, Ash. Thank you for coming. You're welcome, Jeremy.
Deb says you.
Alrighty. Kind of concentrate on that negative.
I told you to go lay down. Go on. Go. Lay down.
No. Lay down.
Alrighty. You've got some really good cards here, Deb. You've got the Chariot in the present. And what I'm feeling from the Chariot is that you're coming out of that toxic stuff and headed into more positive things. And then you got the Ace of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Ace of Wands is that you're headed in the right direction, making all the right decisions. And then you've got the King of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the King of Wands is growth, confidence, and success. And then you've got the Ace of Swords in the future. I feel like you're kicking ass and taking names later. Not putting up with nothing from nobody, Debbie. All right, Vanish, come on down. All right. Vanish, I'm going to pull you from the Pink Gothic. And Vanish is the last on the list.
No. She's not from Ireland. She's from Dublin.
Dublin.
There's a difference.
Oh.
Irish people talk one way.
Mm-hmm.
Dublin people talk a different way.
You're welcome, Deb.
Yeah. You know, it'd be like Wisconsin, Chicago.
Yeah.
You know. Why? So we couldn't say Minnesota. Because there's no one like them.
Alrighty. Your cards are really good here. Vanish. Vanish, you got the Three of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Three of Wands is positive changes. And then you get the Three of Pentacles. And I feel like this is your hard work paying off for you in the near future. And then you got the Six of Wands. And what I'm feeling from the Six of Wands is you're headed down the right path. You're making all the right decisions. You've come a long way. And then in the future, you get the Magician. And what I'm feeling from the Magician is growth, confidence, and success. Your future's looking bright. Well, good night, Cindy. Thank you for coming. I want to thank everybody for coming. I'll be live again Wednesday night. Good night, everyone. I love you.
Right.